Oh my gosh, our house is here. Here we have some pictures along the way. In this one, we're doing some insulation, and we've got some temporary plumbing here. So we connected our toilet up to the septic just so we could start using it, even though we don't have a finished bathroom. And some more insulating, and we've got some lighting up so I can work in the nighttime. And more insulating and more electrical in the ceiling with lights. All right, y'all. It's been a while since we've done a video. I am really tired, so I just decided to wrap it up for the night. But I thought I'd better shoot a quick video and maybe update on what is going on. It's been a while since we put out a video. You can see I'm in the tiny house, and there's a lot going on. There's lighting, there's insulation. Let me flip around and catch y'all up on what we have going on. So we've got walls and insulation and electrical. I'm running this unit right now. Try to cool it off in here because we're not cooling it throughout the day, so it does get pretty warm. Today the high was 106. The insulation helps a lot, but there is still no insulation in the attic except for the first like 4 feet. So I'll go ahead and show you that now. This plastic's only hanging here because I need to staple it up, so it's hanging in the way right now. But oh wow, it feels better back here even. So yeah, putting this 6 mil plastic up so that way I can put my insulation in on top of it. So it's the plastic's up against the studs, and then the insulation's coming in from above, and I'm doing each row one at a time. And I found this to kind of be the best way to insulate before drywall, because it's such a small attic that it would be terribly difficult to insulate after the fact unless I rented all the equipment and did blow in, and even then it'd be kind of tricky because of how shallow it is. So I'm finding this to be the best way. Let me climb up here and show you. Yeah, it's not very big, and so when I do it this way, see, I'm able to get in. I'm on the ladder and I'm able to just get in here. So it's 3 layers of this. It's R11. That's given me an R value of 33. This one's not done yet. That's why that one's taller. It's thicker. But yeah, it's just unfaced Johnson Manville R11 fiberglass. Terribly itchy stuff. And we've got our lighting up here. So we've got our boxes secured and covered because these are the retrofit style lights. Which you might be wondering, well, that's weird. Why would you use retrofit on new construction? Because it's actually kind of hard to find these recessed little lights. Well, there's plenty of them, but I like these ones specifically. They're smart lighting. So they're paired with hub space. First of all, they're LED. They're suited for wet environments, meaning you can put them in a moisture, with bathrooms and stuff. They have Wi-Fi, they have Bluetooth, they're RGB, they have all the functions I wanted, and I couldn't find that lighting for new construction. I could, I'm sure it's out there and I'm sure it's expensive, but these are a pretty good deal and I can get them locally. So I'm using all of these retrofit styles in new construction. So it's been a little bit weird, but that's how I'm doing it. So we've got our line coming in. This is ugly. I decided to change this. Is used. I got it from somebody, but the rest aren't going to be like this, because this one, the smaller, it's a bulb thread in fitting here, but I decided to go without. I might even take this off and change it just so I have them all the same. But over there, yeah, we just have our connection inside the secured box, so that way we're up to code. Let me show you these other lights. So these are really low profile. And they're like paper, like a little paper plate. Little spring tabs, you know, they go into the drywall after the fact. Again, retrofit. We've got these little Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and everything. So here's your connection. So these are really nice because they come with their box, so I didn't have to do any funky stuff. So you've got your connections in there. You know, you've got your line in and line out. That way, if you're gonna be connecting them in series like I am. And then up here behind this cover, I was curious, so I opened one of them up. It's got a little PCB board and some microchips, and that is what kind of controls dimming them down and up, and the RGB. You know, it's got a little computer basically, but it's nice. It's all in its own box. And then you unthread this and disconnect this fitting, and you let this dangle. And then, you know, it comes with a template for this cutout size. I can't talk tonight, I'm tired. Comes with a template. You put that on your drywall. You know, you measure over from your wall, and you figure out what it's going to be. Throw your template on there, cut it out ahead of time, install your drywall, and then you reach up through that hole, grab this little tail, connect it, and then pop your light in. And yeah, I like these a lot. We've got 4 in the living room and 2 in the kitchen, which the ones in the kitchen aren't wired to an outlet yet, so they're not on. And then we've got 2 in the bedroom, but the bedrooms are 4-inch, and these are 6-inch. And yeah, they're awesome. They're very efficient, and I like all the features that they have. And here you can see that we have our solar moved in here, and happy to report it is much more efficient now that it is in here. That's due to the temperature. Out in the shed, even though I tried doing some insulation, it was not insulated, and it would get very hot in there, upwards of 140. So I had one time I had this go into an over temperature fault where this unit shut itself off because it was too hot, and that was really the tipping point where I said, okay, I need to hurry up and get this in here. Even though this is not air conditioned, it is mostly insulated. It stays quite a bit cooler in here, and I've seen about a 30% increase in first of all, in what it's outputting, or rather what it's allowing the solar panels to bring into it, and then also the battery charging, you know, that's directly related to that. So that we're getting them charged faster, and they're just overall it's a healthier system. So I'm happy about that. I've got this on HardieBacker, which is what they recommend. And it's pretty ugly in here, but I've got a lot of cleanup to do. I've got a few circuits connected, so that way we can plug in our camper to that outlet, and then also so I can plug in a few tools if I need to, battery charger, and then of course lighting is connected. So I've got a few circuits here. I already know that some of you might notice this is the neutral bus bar, that's the ground bus bar, but actually no, this is actually the ground bus bar, and that's the neutral bus bar, but I have them swapped. It doesn't actually matter because they're bonded, but I will be probably switching it around just so everything is as it should be. I also don't have a main breaker in here right now because my main breaker for some reason is trash. It's brand new, but it does not work. I've tested it a few times. So I'm just using 220s, and basically it's a double pull 20 now. And that's my main. I'm not using anything over 20, so it's been fine. But I will be getting a new 100 amp main and putting it in there. Everything in here is live right now, so I'm not going to get too close and touch it, but it's messy. It needs some cleanup. I'm pretty new to this, but I'm enjoying it along the way, learning a lot. Oh, here's another one of these little lights. This is going to go in the closet. So yep, plenty of room in here, so I can add more batteries later on. Especially if I stack them upright server rack style. I could put quite a few in here. But for now, this is how they're going to sit, and we'll have some storage off to the side. Lot more work ahead.